Hello and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to remove the background of an image in Affinity Designer. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so once you have your image that you want to get rid of the background from, go ahead and open it up in Affinity Designer 2. If you don't know how to do that, you could always just hit open or import content, or you could just open it up in your files and drag it into your program. And once you have that image, you're going to go ahead and go to the pixel persona. And once you have that selected, you're going to go ahead and select the flood select tool, and you're just going to go ahead and click on this orange. And as you can see, it kind of highlighted this ears and stuff on the inside, so we're going to go ahead and Control Z. And once we do that, we're just going to go ahead and kind of, once we click on this image, kind of just drag it. Don't let go, but drag it and kind of slowly drag up like this. And as you can tell, it starts selecting outside of the ears and everything. So once we have our rough selection done, we're going to go ahead and go back on the left side and hit selection brush. We're going to go ahead and clean this image up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and just start selecting off the shadows like that. And as you can see, it starts snapping right to our image. That is because on the top we have snap to edges enabled, and we have soft edge as well. So once it cuts the background out, it should have soft edges. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of clean up our whole pig like that. And once we have that selected, I think, and let's see, yeah, keep cleaning it up. Ooh, pretty. And once we have that, we kind of just zoom in a little bit and hold Alt, and it'll kind of unselect the ears a little bit. As you can tell, it's kind of inside the ears a tiny bit. So just hold Alt and just hit kind of go around the edge softly. And once you have that, I think that looks good, honestly. So once you have your image all selected, or I guess once you have the background all selected as well, we're selecting the background, not the image itself. Once you have all that selected, we're gonna go ahead and just hit delete on your keyboard, and it'll go ahead and create a mask option or a mask layer in your layers on the right hand side right here. And go ahead and hit Control D to deselect the selection. And now you have your pig nice and cut out. And so if you want to go ahead and clean up the pig a little bit, what you want to do is hit the paintbrush tool, and then you're going to hit the mask layer. And as you can see, you want to have black and white selected. Having black select will get rid of the image, and if you hit X on your keyboard and have white selected, it's going to go ahead and bring back the background, because you didn't really actually delete the background from the actual image. It just created a mask, so it's kind of like a non-destructive edit, so it has the background still kind of in its memory. So once you have this selected, go ahead and hit your black again so you can start getting rid of the image. And if you want to go ahead and just kind of clean up these edges, you can. Let's kind of just for demonstration purposes, clean up the ears a little bit like this. And I like to kind of have my hardness at 0 and flow 100% and opacity 100%. And so you kind of want to just kind of a medium, like a kind of a small brush, I guess, like this, and just kind of go around the edges softly like that, and it kind of just cleans it up a little bit. And you just want to follow the shape of the ear like so, and kind of let go every once in a while in case you mess up. You Control Z, and you won't undo a huge selection that you did. You can just kind of clean the ears up, and see how it just kind of cleans it up nicely like that. And if you go ahead and just kind of, for more demonstration purposes, just kind of clean this up like this, you just kind of follow the shape of your image like that. Oof, perfect. And you could always kind of just get rid of like these imperfections right here, and since you don't need to know about all these hairs, you can just get rid of like that, and that cleans it up very nicely. And as you can tell, that's so much nicer right like that. And just kind of see as a test, let's go ahead and click on rectangle, and you could tell that that is nice and clean now. So once we have that, we're gonna go ahead and select our image again, and then in order to export your image as a nice clean background, you're gonna go ahead and hit File, and then you're gonna hit Export. And then you want to make sure you have PNG selected in order to have the transparent background, because if you have JPEG, what JPEG is going to do is just going to create a white background. JPEG is not compatible with transparent backgrounds, so make sure you have PNG selected, and you're going to go ahead and export it. And once you have it exported, you will be able to, you will have your nice clean image with that background gone. Alright, so that is it for this video tutorial on how to get rid of a background in Affinity Designer 2. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See you later. Peace.